from standard 10 science 2 subject lesson number 8, useful and harmful microbes. From this chapter today we are going to see harmful microorganisms. In that we are going to study about fungi. So we are going to study about fungi or fungus. Fungi is a kingdom of microorganisms and it has a huge number of members. This fungi has a huge number of members, means the population of fungi, the variety is huge. These fungi, they reproduce with the help of spores. You know that we have seen this before in your previous class also. So the spores of fungi, they are microscopic and they are present in the air, and so they can travel and settle down on different places very easily. So fungi can grow easily on majority of the things. What happens is, when the environmental conditions are good for the fungi, good environmental conditions means sufficient moisture. Moisture means amount of water is good. The spores will germinate. The spores will germinate and they will grow and give rise to a new fungi. And on which places can this fungus grow? On which places the spores germinate? Examples: cotton cloth, cotton fabric, gunny bags, leather, wooden items, etc. The fungal hyphae is the thread-like structure of fungus. This is a rough diagram for you all to understand the parts. This is just a revision. This is a rough diagram of fungus growing. So this fungus, when they grow, they have small thread-like structures like this, through which they are connected. Plus, this can also penetrate inside the food item. For example, suppose this fungus is growing on cotton, or it is growing on bread, then these hyphae can go deep inside that item on which it is growing, and it will take up the nutrients. And this part of the fungi has inside it has spores. When this part breaks up, the spores mix up with the air and move with the air on different places, and they germinate. So the fungal hyphae which I showed you in the diagram, the fiber thread-like structures of fungi, they penetrate. That means they go deep inside the material on which the fungus is growing. They take the nutrition and then they grow and reproduce. This is because of this reason, the material on which fungus grows, the material gets spoiled. Where the material will become wear, means it will get spoiled and it becomes weak. So because of that, what happens? Suppose the leather material or gunny bags or cotton material or any eatable item like your pickles or bread on which the fungus is growing, they do not last for long, because fungus can grow very easily and then they become spoiled easily. Fungus can also grow on wooden material and it can spoil the wood also. Now we'll see when fungus grow on our food items, what happens to our food item, why it gets spoiled. So there is a few group or few species of fungi that grow on food item. All fungi do not grow on food item. Remember, I told you fungi is a kingdom fungi, in that there are many different species of fungi. So some of the species can grow on food items like jam, sauce, pickle, murabba, etc. And what happens, this is food for them. It will grow on it, take nutrients from our food. They will use the nutrient, grow, increase in number, and in return, when they are growing and reproducing, the fungi releases a toxin. Toxin means harmful substance, and the name of the toxin is mycotoxin. Fungi releases mycotoxin in the food material on which it is growing, and this is a poisonous chemical for us if we eat it, and this get mixed up with our food it is very harmful for us, it is poisonous, and hence if you see that there is fungus growing on some food item, you are not supposed to consume it. Many a times people, what they do, the part where the fungus is growing, that much part they remove from the food item, and remaining they feel it is good, you can have it. No, it's not that. Mycotoxins are in liquid form, so they mix up with entire food item.